here, and I'm back with another reading fanfic, except we're going to be reading Chapter 2 of Expect the Unexpected, and this chapter is called Night Guard Aftermath, which I'm guessing it's just showing what happened after Night 1, how the animatronics are dealing with it, and maybe Ruby 2. And if you wish to follow along with the story, I will put a link to the chapter in the description below for you to follow along, and hopefully nothing bad will happen when I upload this video. But anyway, because I think last time or the time before, I couldn't upload it because Fanfiction was not working. Yay! Anyway, so on with the chapter. Bonnie's complaints were now unintelligible after half an hour of yelling, while the others simply watched. Foxy had actually come out of his cove to hear about this strange night guard. Now they were waiting for Gold to arrive and tell them what she had seen in the office. She always watched the guard's reaction to the phone's recordings and told them about it later. It looked like she was giving Bonnie time to cool off before making her appearance, though. Eventually, Bonnie's yelling tapered off to grumbling, and he slumped on the stage, clutching his guitar. Foxy rolled his eyes at the rabbits in dramatics. "You can come out now, Goldie," Freddie called. The golden bear materialized in front of them. So how'd the night go?" she asked a little nervously, eyeing Bonnie. "Terrible," the rabbit moaned. "She hit me with a baseball bat." He rested his pounding head in his hands as Freddie looked at the floating suit. "So, what do you know?" he asked. "Well, she's weird," Golden stated bluntly. "Her name's Ruby, and she took the whole phone conversation rather well, considering. And then she seemed to take it as a personal challenge and ran out the door. That's when I went back to my poster. Oh, and she mentioned that Foxy's her favorite, so I think she's been here before." The animatronics shifted uncomfortably. The new night guard was an old customer? A child they used to entertain? Not the best thought. "Well," Bunny smirked weakly, trying to lighten the mood, "if her favorite's the fox, then we know she's crazy already." "Oi!" The fox glared at Bonnie heatedly. "I'm not the one that got bashed over the head by a teenage girl." Bonnie glared back and opened his mouth to respond, when Freddie shot them both a glare. Grumbling, the two settled down again. "What did she do exactly? You two look frazzled," Goldie asked curiously, looking at Bonnie and Chica. "She found the vent system," Chica sighed. "After that, she kept using them to disappear whenever we thought we were getting close." "She's fast, too," Bonnie complained. "But she keeps laughing at us." "She sounded like she decided that she was coming back," Freddie frowned. "You shouldn't let her get under your skin so much. Or hurt their fur. 'Cause animatronics, they don't have skin, they have fur, kind of. I don't know. But she's so annoying," Bonnie whined. Everyone rolled their eyes at that. "Drama queen," Foxy muttered, heading back to his cove as Bonnie started up on his complaints again. Goldie also disappeared out of the hearing range, leaving Freddie and Chica to deal with him. As the fox animatronic sat on the stage in his cove, he couldn't help thinking about the new night guard. "She seems like a little spitfire, that's for sure," he chuckled. "Could be interesting." He stared into the darkness of his cove. "I'm her favorite, huh? Wonder how long that will last," he muttered darkly to himself before he patted down again. Later that day at the pizzeria, the lunch rush had just finished and things were relatively calm. The animatronics had been slightly distracted all day thinking about the new security guard, and apparently so were the other employees. Freddie was near a couple of them, just inside a doorway when he heard their discussion. "You heard they found a new idiot to take that job?" Henry asked as he cleaned one of the tables with his buddy Jerry. The brunette with him jerked to a stop. "You're kidding." "Nope," the blonde grinned, ever the gossip. "And on top of that, it's a teenage girl this time. Heard she's only 15. That surprised Freddie. He didn't realize they were hiring minors. Of course, it also made him feel even more uncomfortable about the whole stuffing into a suit thing. Jerry seemed to share his thinking. "What? Are they crazy?" he hissed. "Probably. This place is still open after all," Henry sent a dirty look in Freddie's direction. He never had liked the animatronics. When did she start? Jerry asked, missing Henry's glaring worry. Started last night. Think she's still in the world living? Henry snickered. Jerry stared at him in horror and opened his mouth to respond. However, he was interrupted. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm still alive and all. A sarcastic female voice came from behind them. Freddie jerked in surprise as the two men jumped. None of them had noticed the girl's approach, and she was now standing in the doorway room, leaning on the doorframe. She was also sending them a rather menacing death glare. Ruby, you're perfect. How a 50-year-old was managing to look that terrifying whilst being short. I'm sorry, Ruby, don't kill me. You're not short. I'm short too. It's nothing wrong with short. How a 50-year-old was managing to look that terrifying was beyond Freddie. You're the new security guy then? Jerry asked hesitantly, while he threw Henry a "you idiot" look. Yep, didn't know I was the subject of the gossip mills already. The menacing aura suddenly disappeared, and she smirked at the old man. Yeah, well, we'd kind of go through night guards quickly, so Jerry trailed off. Yeah, she rolled her eyes. I can imagine. There's a lot left out the contract, huh? Jerry nodded. Jerry nodded weakly. You won't last the week, Henry muttered as he picked up a box of trash and left the room. We'll see, she called after him, and turned to grin at the remaining employee. Well, then welcome aboard. I'm Jerry. He held out his hand and smiled weakly. Ruby, she introduced herself as she shook his hand. He looked around awkwardly as he tried to think of something to say. Ruby, on the other hand, laughed at his predicament. So, have the employees started a betting pool as to how long I'll last yet? She snickered. Jerry looked at her in horror. Oh, lighten up, Jerry. I kind of figured out the danger when Bunny Boy started chasing me around the building. She doubled over with laughter and started spluttering. You left the office? He sounded utterly horrified. Well, yeah. She looked at him quizzically as she straightened up. Why? He almost yelled in panic. It was boring. She smirked at his dumbfounded expression. Plus, sitting in a room with limited power? No. It's almost as bad as hurting myself in neon paint and running around with a sign that says, Stop being a suit, please! Jerry looked a little green. You don't seem as freaked out as I thought you'd be. Add up quickly. She waved her hand. Silence filled the room for a moment as Jerry seemed to process this. So, are you here to quit? He asked carefully. She actually looked insulted. What? No, of course not. There's no way in hell I'm giving up so easily. They can't chase me after just like that. Looks like Goldie was right. She really is crazy. Jerry stared at her in disbelief. Then why are you here during the day? He asked. To give the manager a piece of my mind about the details he left out, and maybe introduce him to Betty. She produced the bat named Betty and started swinging it around. Ruby grinned evilly. If only she chuckled evilly too in that moment. That'd be beautiful. Or maybe it gave him a slight maniacal laugh, even more perfect. But no, she just grinned evilly. I see. He almost choked on the words. Silence filled the air, and Jerry fumbled for something to say while she put her bat away. She wasn't the easiest to converse with, it seemed. So, how did your first night go? He asked. She beamed up at him. Awesome! But I think Bonnie hates me now. By the way, what's with his obsession with the closet? He was in there like 12 times last night, I think. I don't know. Jerry's head was still reeling from the fact that a night guard had just said that her night was awesome. Huh. Anyway, I just got to see Foxy. That was cool. Haven't seen him since I was a kid. She grinned again. Well, see ya, Jerry. I gotta go make the manager pee his pants now. With that, she trotted off, smiling maliciously. Jerry watched her leave, still slightly in a daze. Freddie watched calculatingly as she walked off. He could have sworn that she smiled at him across the room, and winked when she turned around. Half an hour later, Ruby had reached an understanding with the manager. The sweet man had even given her a raise after she introduced him to Betty. How kind! He certainly seemed relieved when she told him that she wasn't interested in quitting. However, he was less so when she told him that she'd hoped not to get blindsided like that ever again. Or else. Humming to herself, she strolled out the quivering man's office and headed to the front door. She needed to get some sleep after all, if she wanted to be her best that night. As she walked, she caught a flash of purple in the corner of her eye. Stopping, she grinned when she spotted Bonnie finishing a party room cleanup. She really couldn't help herself. She stuck her head into the room and hollered at him, "Bonnie boy!" He jumped at least 2 feet in the air. Spinning around, he shot her a glare that had most people going to cardiac arrest. She just smiled at him. Thought rabbits was supposed to be fast. You didn't even get near me last night, she teased. Although, maybe you're just out of shape. You are getting on in years after all. No shame in that. Don't worry though. I'll show up every night and help you until there's some improvement. She posed as she tapped her chin thoughtfully. Hopefully. After all, I'm no miracle worker slow poke. Sorry. She's calling him old and slow. It's beautiful. Before he could even process most of what she just said, she was gone and sprinting down the sidewalks, laughing hysterically. I just remember her. I just not remember. I just imagine Ruby just running out with her hands in the air, laughing medically like that. I don't know. Probably not, but that's just how I imagine her doing it. Old! She called me old, Freddie! Bonnie's complaints had returned with renewed vigor after Ruby's sudden visit. It was starting to give Freddie a headache. Oh, shut up, Bonnie! I told you not to let her get under your skin, he growled. The two were in the parts and service room, so they weren't overheard while Bonnie got this out of his system. They're going to be in there for a long time. Old and slow! How dare she? I'll show her slow. Tonight I am going to catch her, he muttered. Oh, whoops. I was too loud with that. Hold up. Let me do that. Old and slow! How dare she? I'll show her slow. Tonight I'm going to catch her. There we go. He muttered as he paced around the small room. Okay. Sorry, I have to do that because I realized he was muttering and not being frustrated and yelling like I just did. Freddy sighed. At least he was perfect. Foxy's gonna be out as well tonight, he reminded the rabbit. Bunny's ears went up. Oh yeah! Won't that be a shock for her? Her favorite gunning for her. The purple animatronic chuckled darkly. Sometimes Freddy forgot about Bonnie's more vindictive side. He rolled his eyes. Strange, though, how she seemed to enjoy bothering him the most. She hadn't made much of a move towards the others yet. Was it because he was the first to move last night? Or because his quick temper made him an insanely easy target for teasing, he wondered. Maybe a combination of both. Bonnie continued to rant while Freddy's thoughts turned towards the girl herself. He had a bad feeling about her. She was unpredictable. There was no telling what she was going to do next. She also seemed determined to stay for a cheery goodbye that was anything to go by. Now she managed to rile Bonnie up, which meant that he probably wouldn't listen very well. Freddie facepalmed. How do you miss that? They had better chance of catching her if they worked together. But now, Bonnie was going to go running off on his own without a doubt. She had already managed to split them up. Darn, she's good, he muttered as Bonnie stalked away. Ruby flopped down on her bed with a satisfied grin. Teasing Bonnie was so much fun. His face showed his expression so well. Plus, if she had to choose, she'd say that the bunny animatronic was a close second to Foxy. She rolled over and reached under her bed, pulling out a box of old photos. Digging through it, she found what she was looking for. Her third birthday picture. She always had her birthday party at the pizzeria back then, and she got to take a photo with all the animatronics. Ruby smiled fondly at the little black girl, happily grinning from between Foxy and Bonnie. Aw, she wasn't always so demonic. She's not always demonic or pranky. She's got a sweet side, but unfortunately it's rarely ever seen. Anyway, Freddie was next to Foxy and Chica stood next to Bonnie. It was one of her favorite pictures. She sighed as her eyes dimmed in melancholy. Where did that happy kid go? She wondered as she rolled over onto her back again and looked at the picture above her. And where did those sweet animatronics go? Foxy was her idol back then. She absolutely adored him. Spent a lot of her time in Pirate Cove. The adventurous pirate just resonated with her. A little too well sometimes, considering she'd broken her arm pulling off the mast of his ship once. Not that she was supposed to be up there in the first place. Bonnie was always cool, according to her. She loved listening to him play his guitar, and she wasn't afraid to admit that he was why she'd learned to play in the first place. She hadn't spent as much time with Freddie and Chica, but she still loved them. She just couldn't figure out why they were trying to kill the security guards. Her arm dropped, and she put the book on her bedside table. Then again, a smile crept across her face. She did love mysteries. Grinning again, she rolled over and settled down to sleep. It was going to be a busy night after all. So, what are we going to do tonight? Chica asked, after the place was closed up and they were back on the stage waiting for the night guard to arrive. Catch her, of course, Bonnie scoffed, giving the front door the evil eye. Freddie sighed. Try and stay calm this time, Bonnie. She's pushing your buttons on purpose. Griffith huffed, and he was starting to hear us chuckling from the direction of Pirate's Cove. She's going down, Bonnie growled. I'm not even sure he knows what he's going to do with her if he catches her anymore. Freddie sighed mentally. He just wants to prove that he can catch her. Chica huffed next to him. I hate this job. Freddie glanced at her and nodded sadly. I know, Chica. Silence fell over the restaurants again as they waited. Finally, at 10 to 12, the door opened. She was wearing black again, but Freddie suspected that was just to make finding her harder. As she closed and locked the door, she looked over at the stage. Grinning madly again, she waved at them. Ready to play tonight, everyone? Who's going to participate this time? She asked. Of course, they didn't answer, but Bonnie was fighting the urge to glare at her. She just chuckled. Well then, Bunny Boy, Chickadee, Smoky, I shan't keep you any longer. I believe there may be a phone call for me in the office. Evening, Foxy. She shouted the husband so Foxy could hear before heading off to the office. Time for night 2, Ruby murmured to herself, smiling. And that is the end of chapter 2. Ooh, that was pretty good. I enjoyed that. So yay! Anyway, I'm gonna leave this here. If you want more, let me know. Even if you don't want more and you don't comment, I will still do more in the future. Because I really do love this story. Anyway, leave a like, be sure to subscribe, and comment down below for any random reason. I don't know. But yeah, and be sure to follow me on Twitter. Link to that in the description. Follow me on Twitter. Link to that will be in the description below. And I will also put, again, to remind you that chapter 2 for this, if you wanted to follow along, is in the description as well. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye!